My name is
Siphokazi,
and I'm a Christian, which means I'm not perfect, but I'm planning to be. Not by my blood, sweat and tears, but by His, which means I'm only a shadow of my destiny. So, pardon me if I fall short of your expectations. I'm still under construction. Self and flesh are soon to be things of the past, so don't judge me just yet. You might be disappointed in your test when the results show positive, because I'm getting cleansed and purged by the word.
Please, don't try read between the lines, because there's only one and it's as clear as light. I am a follower of Christ. I'm a Christian and I subscribe to the religion of Christ, which means I no longer live in the night, but always seek to do what's right. Check my heart. Right there on my sleeve, you'll find two labels. Created by and redeemed by Christ. That means everything I am and everything I do will be Christ-centered and Christ-ruled, Christ-directed and Christ-approved, Christ-imparted and Christ-improved, because I live by His rules. When asked who will take this woman, He lay like a lamb on the altar and said,
I do.
Because even when I break the vow, He keeps the promise and takes me now. But if this jargon is too deep, let's break it down.
See, I've forsaken my name for His, so call me absurd, ridiculous, and anything else you wish, because I've traded temporal pleasures for everlasting enjoyment. And don't fool yourself into thinking I'm miserable, just because my delight is in doing His will. For His will surely supersede your blindness, and darkness shall turn to light when your gods swallow you whole, devouring your soul. And it's perfectly possible that perfection's impossible, but I definitely don't doubt that it's tangible in His hands. For with Him, nothing's impossible, and possibly you just need a better stance, a better view. So close your eyes and see you a tad taller on your knees. And yes, I know it sounds cliche and rhetoric, but I'm a Christian, which means I'm trying to keep communication lines open, trying to speak to Him as much as He speaks to me.
See, to get to me, you have to go through Him. Because while you see a sinner, He sees a saint. You see a hypocrite, He sees a healer. You see an addict, He sees an addition to heaven. You see a pagan, He sees a poet, because He can see Himself reflected in you. And if you are too busy trying to record my sins, I hope you have a diving suit. Because when I confess, He immediately deletes. Control-Z could never undo what He considers forgiven. So to recover my sins, you'd have to head to the bottom of the sea. But even if you turn 360 degrees, you could never bring east to west. And that's how far my sins are from me. 360 degrees. That's why the prodigal went back home, because once you claim His name and run away, you always come full circle. So if I fall with my face in a puddle, please don't laugh at the mud, or even try to wipe it off, because that's what He's using to restore my sight.
And yes, maybe I don't read word too well, but I'm willing to learn to be the least of these. With a heart that sings to the King of Kings, I follow His direction. My feet walk in His path, and yes, that means I don't dance in no clubs. I don't drink in no pubs. Not with the same lips that speak these truths, singing praises to a God in my youth, yet denouncing Him inwardly during the self-same service. Setting aside sacred thoughts for selfish ambitions, I refuse such sinful simple-mindedness, simply because I've sacrificed self for service. Now church is more than just a social sanctuary, where Maca mannequins model masterpieces and drive off in a Mercedes after divine service, without receiving any divine service, simply because it's all about self and status. I refuse to adhere to such.
Yes, I am far from perfectly right, but my name is on His palm, and that makes me sleep at night.
Hi, my name is
Siphokazi,
and I'm a Christian, which means I'm not perfect, but I'm planning to be. Not by my blood, sweat and tears, but by His.